Um, going to move into some chapter planning and governance, officer operation plans and pledge education programs. These are not new. These are updated. The big update here is that the strategic plans are no longer called strategic plans because, well, they weren't really super strategic. They were information collectors. And so we heard from you all and our students very loud and clear. Michaela's liking that very loud and clear that don't call it a strategic plan if it's not actually a strategic plan. And so we have updated that verbiage to an officer operation plan. And Jasmine, as part of a team with Marissa and Mike Vitale, who was on this call, was part of that as well as some others, reviewed all of those to see what is still relevant information. And so you will see some changes in those. I don't know what those changes are. Jasmine might have a better feel for what those updates will look like. But you will see some pieces that may have been added, removed, updated, or moved to different things. So they may not look the same as you veteran RVPs and district directors may be used to, because we were trying to make life a little bit easier for our students. And so this is another big piece of this update is that here is where we are asking all of our officers to be accountable for themselves. And so that strong health piece is specifically asking for all officers to complete and submit their own officer operation plans. Not just the presidents and VPCOs submitting them all. Can they do it? Absolutely. Is their health evaluation going to tank? Not necessarily. It is a lower score if if the presidents and VPCOs are submitting them, but it is in that marginal category, so that right below the health, strong health, so that we can see, okay, there's still a little bit of work that we can do. And what the CMP is going to look for is it's going to look for, okay, this form has been submitted for the vice president for um, professional activities. This is the name of the person that has submitted that form. Then go back to the officer roster on that date that it was submitted and say, do these two names match up? And so um, that's how it's looking to see that all of the officers are submitting their own forms. Um, do keep in mind that a pledge educator does not have an officer operation plan. They do continue to have the pledge education form, and these are not separate as they were in old CMP. They are under one umbrella in a calculation. Okay, gonna pause there if there's any questions on that. Okay. Um, a new piece in here is going to be member accountability. And so it's kind of new, but not really new. It is new to CMP that it is being factored in. It is not new to the fraternity, as essentially this is our chapters and their standards committees and making sure that they have the right number of individuals to hold a standards committee and utilize the individual discipline process. The report has existed since we have updated the IDP. It is simply looking at that report and who is your chapter's chancellor. So again, not really new in terms of functionality, just new in terms of it is now being processed in CMP, so that again the chapter's health is considered in being able to navigate and manage the individual discipline process.